A former lead investigator in the Office of the Public Protector says he was instructed to change the Reserve Bank mandate by recommending it be nationalised. Tebogo Kekana is testifying at the Parliamentary Impeachment Hearing against suspended Public Protector Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane.
Yeah, he says he was also instructed not to record a meeting with former State Security Agency boss Athi Fraser, former Minister David Mahlobo, and James Ramabulana, who's a senior official at the SSA. Newzroom Afrika's Athi Mtongana has more.
The third witness to appear before the Section 194 committee is a witness that was subpoenaed. Former senior investigator in the Office of the Public Protector, Tebogo Kekana, initially did not want to come and provide oral evidence, and he gave reasons as to his reluctance, which also include the issue that his dismissal from the Office of the Public Protector is currently a subject of litigation in the courts. He was first cross-examined by the evidence leader, Advocate Nazreen Bauer, who first started off by reading the judgment in the matter between the South African Reserve Bank versus the Public Protector and others.
Judgment of 8 judges, I think it was a bench of 10 that sat, 8 judges for the majority and a dissent for 2. And effectively what the Constitutional Court did was it allowed and it granted the application for leave to appeal. It dismissed the appeal. In other words, the High Court order from the full court stood as far as cost was concerned. And it said, as far as the appeal to the Constitutional Court was concerned, there was no order as to cost. It similarly dismissed the Reserve Bank's cross-appeal for a declaratory order that the Public Protector abused the office in conducting the investigation, also with no order as to costs.
Kekana was also cross-examined by the advocate Dalim Bofu, who asked him about the so-called meeting that took place between him, the Public Protector David Mahlobo, Athi Fraser, and other representatives of the state security.
And in this meeting, she instructed you not to take any notes, correct?
That's right.
And you complied?
I complied.
Well, but that can be proved, because if you complied with her request not to take any notes, then how did you take some notes?
I took notes, and I think soon thereafter, then she instructed me not to take any notes.
He also went further as to question him about the claims that Kekana made, where he says he was instructed to make changes in the report that would reflect recommendations that speak to amending the Constitution so that the Reserve Bank can be nationalized. Kekana also claimed that he was instructed not to implicate politicians in the Fred Dairy Farm report insofar as the adverse findings.
You indicate to you that Mr. Ndau had said to you that Advocate Mkhwebane had instructed him not to make any findings in the report against any politician. Is that correct?
That's correct. Now,
Can you recall what transpires in early February? What then happens in respect of the report?
Well, as indicated in my affidavit, on the 8th of February, we were instructed to report to the PP's boardroom for a meeting. We attended the meeting. And in that meeting, we were instructed that we needed to finalize the report. And the report was subsequently projected on a screen. And the PP instructed us to remove certain material or information from the report.
Advocate Dalim Bofu will continue cross-examining Kekana on Tuesday from 10 a.m. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Athi Mtongana in Parliament.